Reminds me of that relationship I ruined by tapping on the girl too much.
Oh.
Tippy-tappy.
She was not a magic card.
Think, McFly, think! She didn't care for that either.
All your fucking sweet Back to the Future quotes.
Baby, where we're going, we don't need roads.
She just rips off her clothes and you know she's the one.
It's just my favorite.
I don't like it. Anyway,
I love it.
so what don't you like, Dane?
Long walks on the beach.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Candlelit dinners.
Yeah, it's fucking wrong. Candles are messy.
I don't like holding hands, looking up at the stars.
Diseases get spread that way.
I don't love making love at midnight.
Yeah, more
or getting caught in the rain.
Again, more diseases. Like you're boning without a rubber, and it's raining, so your immune system's suppressed.
But I am into yoga.
Are you?
And I only have half a brain.
Good.
Well, yeah, yoga's good for your body, and you don't want a full brain because then you'd think too much and you'd realize how horrible
keeps your
everything
brain
is.
size down.
Don't want to get that thinky heart.
It makes your other muscles grow that aren't your brain. It takes all the muscle grow energy potential, puts it in your muscles and not your brain.
Muscles like your dick.
Keep your half brain a half.
Keep your brain at half mast.
Keep your yoga positions in full quality.
Yeah.
You guys are really knowledgeable about medical practices, and I appreciate that.
We read a lot.
From
I've
you
spent
both.
my entire life watching Dr. Oz.
I read while I'm on the shitter, and I shit a lot.
And I read comics. Medical comics.
I listen to comedy podcasts. Welcome to the Project Koozie crew.
I don't know when we started.
We're
Don't question it. We've started.
we're a comedy podcast that does Would You Rathers and other fun stuff. My name's Dane.
My name is Bryan.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're here to take you on a magical mystery tour of the possible and the impossible and the improbable and the blobbable.
The impossible.
Possums.
And the imploding possimables.
Yeah. And the Danimals.
Drinkable yogurts.
Yogurts. In a tube.
Noosa.
That's what everyone always wanted.
I had such a great idea
Yeah.
for a product. Like, you know how they have the Go-Gurts, right? For the
Yeah.
kids.
I do.
It's
Intimately.
yogurt in a tube.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if you put mashed potatoes in a tube and sold it as like a lunchbox item for adults and children?
You heat it in a microwave.
Yes, of course.
What if it was just for adults? What if it was
Right.
intimate mashed potatoes for couples?
For insertion.
Oh my god.
for whatever.
Guys,
whatever you need.
You haven't heard the best part though.
Oh.
Because the best part is they'd be called tubers with a Z.
Oh my god.
And there'd be a little side pouch with the gravy in it.
And if you were a pro tubers consumers, you could fucking figure out how to put them both in your mouth at the same time, squeeze to open them,
Right.
and you just have a mouthful of hot taters and gravers.
That's right. But I own all of this. I patented it. So nobody try and capitalize on my very, very good idea. Okay?
Very good.
All right. Our first Would You Rather comes to us from Gail in Oakland. And Gail asks, would you rather have a tail that wags when you're excited or have hair that rises when you're mad, like a cat?
Mad or like ant scared? What is it? Just
It's written down as mad. So when you're scared, you're fine. But when you get mad, ooh boy.
two angies.
I
So
see
angy.
that
Hackles-
bad hair
hackles
rising. Ba-doo-boo, ba-doo-boo,
If you get a
ba-doo-boo.
little bit mad, does it rise a little bit, or do you have to be full tilt?
No, I think the amount of anger corresponds with the amount of hair that's rising. and versa versa, where if you're just a little excited, you get a little wag going. And then when you're super excited, it's just all over the goddamn place, and you're knocking over like figurines.
I just figure kitty cat rules. You know, how's it work for a cat?
Yeah, meow meow.
You know.
I guess
meow, meow.
I guess in one of these you don't have a tail.
That's true. Do you not want to have a tail?
It'd be more inconvenient.
It would be.
I don't get mad too often. I get frustrated, which isn't really mad. I get irritated.
I've
lot.
heard you get irritated.
I get
is
irritated
scary.
often.
I think irritated might get your hair up to half mast.
Get that.
I can get a half hair chub going.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Get that dander up.
I'd say.
I'm a dander on my whole body.
And imagine going on a flight with a tail. Like, I don't take plane trips often, but you hardly have any room for your feet. How are you going to fit a whole
How big a tail
tail?
are you thinking?
How big a tail am I? Well, as
Tall
a
tail.
6'2" male gentleman, I would say that my tail is at least 2 feet long.
But so my question more is so like, do you have like a cat adjacent tail or like a kangaroo adjacent tail?
No, a dog
I was
tail.
figuring like dog.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
kind of like dogs are what get excited and wag their tails.
yeah.
So would you so if it's like a dog's tails don't really floop down too much. Well, I guess it depends on the dog.
It does depend on the
It depends
dog.
on the dog.
So a Great Dane like myself,
Hey, hey,
I don't know. I've never met one, so
hello, I'm
not
a Great
true.
Dane. I'm great, and I'm Dane.
that's just the way I exist
how
in the
it
world. Do.
Do. Yeah, that'd be hard. You have to buy clothing. People would question you about your tail.
You rip a
kids-
little hole in the back. That's not so bad.
That's not how pants work, though. You'd have to fucking tailor. You'd have to be like, listen,
Tailor all your pants.
keep this shit on that D. Oh,
I mean, we've talked about having
TL.
tails before. Tails are pretty cool.
you have to wear all kilts. Because you can't imagine, like, fucking, they always draw, like, oh, I got a little hole in my pants for my tails, but how the fuck do you put your pants on? Like, you have to, like, go butt first,
It's not that
then
hard.
put your legs through, right? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
That's so awful.
Or
Or you just wear shorts and put them down your leg.
you sag like one of those cool guys.
Cool
Hey.
sagmans.
Hey.
You also have to cut a hole in your underpants. That's
But
the
I
other
think
thing.
having like a telltale sign that you're angry.
Bah.
No, I'm going the other way though. Having a telltale sign that you're angry feels like it would betray too much information to people.
I mean,
Like, I don't get angry often, but when I do, like, people are like, why are you so mad? I'm like, I'm not mad. And they're like, we can see every hair on your body just rised up like you're a Halloween. You know?
like you're a Halloween, like a Halloweenman.
Yeah, like you're a Halloween.
Man, what if so Dane's got some tall hair, as we've mentioned. What if you're wearing a hat? Somebody fucking lays a mad bomb on you. Your hat goes fucking just flying into space. What? You're like, I'm fine, Janet.
Like,
Who's
obviously,
Janet? I don't. Damn
it,
Jeanette.
Janet.
Shit. Fuck.
obviously, you're not fine because your hat just flew up into space.
I wanted it to.
It was a wind.
I'm not mad.
It was an indoor wind. Arrgh.
I'm so not mad right now.
It went through the hole in the ceiling that the other hat went through that other time. No.
That hat-shaped hole.
You're making me angrier. My hair is even taller now. So, Matt, what could your hair grow to lengths unknown, or is it limited to the length that your hair is?
I think it... What are you talking about?
So, like,
I don't
if you
think
get,
I don't think your hair is growing. Your hair is just getting erect.
could it magic grow though if you were like really upset?
Does cat hair magic grow when they get upset?
Yeah, but cats don't have magic. Would you rather powers?
I don't think this. I think of this as a physical abnormality more than magic.
Jimmy's trying to pull a Dane over here and
feels a little
slap
bit Dane.
on some
I'm just
arbitrary
asking some
It
rules.
questions.
feels a little Danish to me. Yeah.
You're a little Daney
I'm
over
just
there.
like, I'm just
Yeah.
like thinking like,
Check out
here-
motherfucker over here with the wooden shoes.
It's like, hey, your boss is an asshole, and he fires you, and the kids down the street keyed your car, and You burnt the scrambled eggs.
Well, then you've gotten you're like your whole body's froed out.
Yeah.
You got a full body
You're
fro.
just a fuzzy bumpkin.
Just what?
You. That's the sound it makes. What?
Point. Yeah,
it's like a
probably more
really
like that.
cute
Probably
noise
more
for
like
an
that.
angry thing.
And when people titter, it just makes your hair even angrier.
Like you try and wear like all long sleeves and like a hood, but it just like puffs out all your
The
clothes.
more we talk about this, the more angry hair sounds like fun.
My grandfather, my ex-step grandfather, but still pretty much my grandpa. Anyway,
complicated.
he had such body hair as that he could wear a shirt for multiple days and it wouldn't get like greasy and gross because they said his body hair would keep it off of his skin.
Huh.
Like it was so springy.
Did he have sheep DNA? Like what's going on there?
He was half sheepman.
Oh, that means you're no, never mind.
Nope.
That's not how genetics work.
Because it's step.
Ex-step grandpa. He was a cool guy.
I helped in the war effort. They
he
sheared me.
He was one of the first fighter pilots. He
Damn.
tested the jets that they were using
That's cool.
back in the day. But yeah, he had pretty immense body hair to the point where it just came off of his skin like that.
I have a question about body hair for you gents.
Yes.
This is one of those things that I think might be a self-fulfilling prophecy, but do more guys with intensely hairy chests wear V-neck shirts, or am I just noticing the chest hair of a V-neck shirt man more because it's fucking in my face?
I would assume it's the latter.
Yeah, I think it's the second one.
I'm pretty intensely hairy, and I never wear V-necks.
What if I wanted to wear a V-neck shirt, shaved just the V, but then took my shirt off later
That would be
for a swim, for a little swimmies?
That would be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, that's why
That would be the
people
worst.
don't do that. It's for those reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? All right, what if?
Because it looks ridiculous. You
What if
you either get rid of all the hair or you get rid of none of the hair, but you don't do a little V cut.
What if I shaved it in the V, and then somebody called me out on it when I was going for a swim, and I got angry, and it just puffed out and grew back instantly.
I don't think the hair just grows.
Well, so what? So I can just
Jimmy, it
shave my
does.
entire body,
Yeah, I think you could
get
do
get
that.
away from it. 'Cause
Okay,
that
do
seems
that.
like a cheat.
It is cheat, but you could do it. You could also hack off your tail if you had the tail thing.
Well,
Can I do big head mode? Cheat?
what I'm saying
Okay.
is that if the hair does grow more when you get mad, as the cat one, then the tail grows when you get excited, and you only have a tail when you're excited, and it wags.
That's very different.
That's
If you grow a
gross.
tail.
That's like gross though.
And then
that
it
makes
falls off.
That's gross.
When you're not excited anymore.
So whether with or without magic, I'm taking the hair thing.
Yeah.
Because like I that sounds kind of fun, and it would maybe make being angry funner.
That's true.
And being angry is not fun.
No, I
kinda-
don't like being mad.
Kind of sucks. Yeah.
I like getting even.
This time it's personal.
It's always personal.
This summer.
This.
If it was magic, I would go with the tail, because that would be hilarious. That sounds like an anime. That sounds like it's Puppy Boy. But if it was non-magic and it was just regular, I would still go with the tail, so I could be better at balancing.
I feel like that was your reason for the last tail-related one.
That's
too.
right. You got me.
You just want to fucking walk across a building
That's right.
with stealth, like Catwoman, Halle Berry version.
Especially that version
She slept up high because that's what cats do.
in precarious spots.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm so clumsy. Oh, I'm Halle Berry." What does your tail have fur?
Yes, it's not a like wormy rat tail. You're
Does
not
it
from Harry Potter. You're not Ron Weasley's pet.
wormtail?
Wormtail.
He's the one. Is it like head hair or like body hair on your tail though?
I'd say it's dog hair.
What? Oh. Oh.
You got a little shaggy tail.
I'm picking not a tail.
Why?
Because it's problems. I feel like the dog tail's always a problem because you have a tail all the time, not just when you're excited.
True.
And I think being excited is probably a worse thing to not be able to poker face than being mad. Because people probably understand if you're mad about something. Like, it's probably not a secret unless you have secrets that you're hiding. But, like, getting excited about something, you're
We
like...
all have secrets.
It's like, ooh, I see a cake over there, but I can't let on that I see a cake. Because then that'll make me look like a glutton. And if cake's offered to me, I'll be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have a piece of cake. Thank you, Janet. Again, Janet. If she shows up with cake and you're like...
Hey, Jimmy, you want some cake?
Yes, please.
I guess I don't even have to ask. It's so obvious.
What? There's cake?
Oh, I didn't even smell it over there from across the room.
I don't have a dog nose too, Janet.
I'm just a regular human person with an excited tail.
I hope that fucking doesn't sound awful.
I'm sure it does. You know what isn't awful, though?
What?
Love.
I mean, it depends.
It does depend.
What does it depend on?
It depends on whether the love is returned. It depends on if your lover is like sensitive and caring. It depends on if you think you're a dragon and if your lover is also a dragon or just a smelly human.
Depends on if you want to be my lover.
So much more inferior.
Because you'll have to get with my friends.
Stephanie adds love in that one.
Wiki. It's Lonely Hearts, folks.
Yeah!
Lonely Hearts, where...
Oh, Jimmy's excited.
Where we connect disparate entities like Dragon Men and TLC? Or is that Salt and Pepper?
That's Spice Girls.
Spice
Whatever.
Girls, bro.
Stephanie gets hating that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Stephanie's a big girl. She can grow up. So it's Lonely Hearts, folks. And my dragon... girl of spices this week is entitled Are You a Slut Mom?
Oh!
Oof. I'm putting on my jacuzzi seatbelt for this one.
Strap in.
Are you a slut mom? Interesting terminology. Let me explain.
I want a mom who's a slut. The end.
Recently, I've been finding mothers very attractive. They are nurturing, supposed to do the right thing, nice legs, mom hips, ellipsis, can be strong and commanding. Well, I like the few freaky women that put a twist on that and like to be bad and do things they shouldn't at the same time. I've heard that is called a whore mom or a slut mom.
That's what I've been told by my peers.
Everyone I've talked to.
In the peer-reviewed journals I've read.
Hey guys, what do you call a mom who's naughty? What do you call that? Oh, is that a slut mom? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe check Wikipedia.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. I met one once, chatted with her, and she was an incredible turn-on. She'd constantly switch between being a good mom and being a bad whore for me.
Jeez.
Oof. If you're like this, write me, please. I'm good-looking, white, athletic, tall. Pretty much, you'd be surprised I'm even using CL.
I love that white was in the list of good things.
Yeah.
Just by the way.
Yeah. He's great.
Come on, guys.
He's great. He continues.
Oh, good.
Hit me up, slut mom. P.S. I like all ethnicities.
But I'm white.
I'm not gonna go on with what he says there.
Why not?
Oh my God,
I like
what?
it all. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of racist.
Is it blue?
It's a little
It's
racist.
racist.
He's a little.
Okay.
You might. Maybe you've seen that coming. He might be a little bit racist.
I'm so curious now.
So yeah, hit me up, slut mom.
But not if you're off color.
Probably not surprising. It's men for women, men for slut moms.
Slut mom. Talking about slut mom. Slut mom.
Well, I found it questionable terminology, but your winning little songs turn me around.
Talking about it. So mine this week
Talk about slut moms.
is titled "Pretend Girlfriend." This one's a little less silly.
A little less silly than slut mom.
That's too bad.
Who the fucking book it? After reading ad after ad on Craigslist about individuals seeking to find a relationship offering meaningful contentment, or an opportunity to be spanked by a dominant transgender nun, I have decided that all I really want right now is a pretend relationship. The benefits of a pretend relationship lie in being able to communicate via email only with another individual about things that are not actually occurring in one's life.
What?
It's the this is weird. It's the incredible chance to be completely dishonest with another individual who wants nothing more than a beautiful pretend connection with another soul. We needn't share photos, real names, or accurate personal data. I will never ask you to call me, meet me, or send me your bank account routing number.
If you want to reach me, it's not okay.
I get it. Beep 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 beep.
Do.
To help a deposed Nigerian dictator who will pay you back in millions, I just want to have a deep, intense relationship that has no actual roots in reality. To my pretend girlfriend, you must be exceedingly intelligent, articulate, and edgy.
The fuck?
Your sense of humor must be phenomenal. I would never pretend date someone who was not incredibly funny. You should be quite beautiful with striking features, though I will never really know if it's true. It's essential that your mastery of English includes proper spelling. I will pretend break up with you in a heartbeat if you make lots of typos.
What does intensely edgy mean?
I don't know.
Like you have a switch knife and a leather jacket?
Like your cheekbones can cut glass?
Like a lady pompadour.
Like you got a lady...
Like you talk in a South Jersey accent. Hey!
No one's ever seen you cry.
You dislike Elvis?
You killed your sensei and you never said why.
Now that's edgy.
That's a major turnoff about typos. In closing, I am, in truth, just this once, in parentheses, really bright, good-looking, who is probably running a bit hypomaniac in recent weeks. I don't know what that means.
Manic, high energy, yeah.
I am coming off a very painful pretend breakup, so I might need pretend rebounding right now. Potential pretend girlfriends, please note, I will not respond to any replies that include photos of your penis. I don't expect any such replies, but it seems like that's what everyone writes at the end of their ads. Age 43.
Who is this, male for female? Female for male?
This is male for female.
He's reading a lot of the women's ads, and like a lot of the women's ads have no dick pics, please, because there's just a torrent of them that women get because the internet is horrible.
A big torrent of dicks.
A deluge.
Women can't even torrent Gilmore Girls because there's dick pics in there somehow.
Female only. Gilmore Girls. Oh, it's all dick pics again. Oh.
Shit.
I've been duped.
8 seasons of dick pics. I
gotta
really
get
love
my
the arc in season 4 of dick pics.
So it just seems so weird that he's relationships are full of artificiality and bullshit, and I want a bullshit relationship that's all bullshit. But it's if you know it's bullshit, then why indulge in bullshit, you bullshitter?
Because it doesn't mean anything ultimately, but it sounds like he's still investing emotion into it, however fake he says it is. If he's rebounding from a fake thing, I don't know.
He's I think he's methinks he doth protest too much. I think he wants some human connection, and he's trying to do it sort of sub rosa.
And he's just trying really hard to dupe himself
and other people, maybe.
And it's almost as if he's accepted the fact that this might be with another male,
maybe
it wouldn't really matter to him by what he says.
I mean,
just as long as that person is fake.
I mean, there is something. One of the weird things about internet dating is you do have sort of this picture of a person before you actually meet them, and sometimes there is this disappointment when you have to meet the real person and have your fantasies destroyed. Maybe he wants a perma fantasy. He never wants to meet them in person, so he can forever kind of have this image, unrealistic image of a person. Kind of persuasive, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that.
Maybe he wants to fucking jerk his peen to some fantasy lady. Fucking jerk off his little wee wee.
Oh.
Fucking little ding dang.
Okay.
Ding dang dong.
Thank you.
Brian, I have to bring it down. Brian said something. correct and meaningful, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
That's okay.
dingle dangles.
That's okay.
Wingle wangs.
Yeah. Wing wongs. Yeah.
Wing wang.
That's fine.
Bring it back to our roots.
Are they a match?
What was the first one again?
My guy's looking for a quote unquote slut mom.
Can this guy can pretend to be a slut mom?
But he doesn't want to be the one pretending.
No, they both want to pretend. He wants to pretend, and he wants the other person to pretend.
Does he want to pretend to be a
Yeah, he doesn't
slut
want to say
mom?
anything true. I mean, I don't know specifically, but it's not what he is. He could be slut mom.
Yeah, but this guy wants a real slut mom.
I mean, he
I
won't
think you're
have to
right.
know. I mean, he probably will. He wants photos, this guy.
He does want photos.
He wants...
In either case, neither of them want love. Yeah. So I don't think either of them are going to fall in love with each other. When we get right down to it, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Do they want love? No. Do they want sexy times? Yes.
Well, one of them does.
Both of them do.
This guy wants sexiness happening.
He wants all the sexiness to happen all over his body.
Pretend. Mine.
And one of them wants it to be pretend.
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 Don't send
So-
any photos. Pretend it.
Will they find love with each other? No. Will they find excellent, fantastic, full fling? Maybe. Will they be fulfilled human beings by pursuing this? Who's to say? The Pope? Maybe.
Maybe.
I
He says a lot of
say-
stuff.
Dalai Lama?
I say no chance in hell.
Like a snowball's chance.
With the...
They could bring a snowball into hell and be like, hey, this is my love life. Oh, it's all melting all over my body now.
I don't know why you gotta be a climaticist about it. It could be any sort of environment.
I'm all
know.
wet from all this
true.
melted snow.
Oh.
Would the Pope and the Dalai Lama be a good love connection?
What about the Pope and Dolly Parton?
Oh, what about all three?
Oh, one of them trinary relationships. Yeah, all the rage.
I think the answer is the answer.
I think the Dalai Lama and the Pope might clash occasionally, but I think Dolly would help kind of even them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She just soothes them with her mellifluous
Her
tones.
sultry tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Hey,
We
made
found
it.
something good out of this fucking
Yeah.
black hole of trash.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you, Internet, for
Contributing.
whatever that was.
Oh boy.
Okay, our next Would You Rather comes to us by way of that same black hole of emotion known as the Internet.
Uh-oh.
A particular little area we like to call Reddit.com.
That's because it's what it's called. That's what they call it.
User Mike Shoe 55 asks, would you rather be covered in peanut butter for a week or be covered in jelly for a week?
That is an excellent question. Oh, fuck.
Jimmy is so intrigued.
Oh, they're both awful, but very different. Oh, God. Oh!
Jimmy. You tickle me in very special ways.
That's
Non-sexual ways.
good.
Humor ways.
Thank you.
So I'm sorry. The second one was jelly, not jam. Jelly.
That's right, jelly.
I hate jelly.
Yeah, I'm not a big jelly
What
guy.
is it? Tell me and our listeners the difference.
Jelly usually has gelatin as an important constituent of it, and has like a more jello-y consistency to it. And jam is like more like it's like just like it's like sugar and fruit basically. And like fruit pectin is like the thickener, as well as just like sort of the sort of vegetable mass of the fruit.
I would argue that jelly uses fruit pectin to be thickened up.
I think I mean probably both, but
Because
like
if they use gelatin, then it would just be fruit gelatin.
Well, that's where you get jelly though, because it's gelatin jelly.
No, I think it's jellied or gelatin.
I think if you check the records, my friend,
Yeah?
you'll find I'm right.
All right. Because
like,
we don't have the internet.
Because there is a difference. Like jelly and jam are two different things.
I agree with
My whole
that.
life's been a lie.
But yeah, jam is more like sort of like clumpy and like sort of word is escaping me, but
What
like
do you think? You guys remember the Gooberberry product?
Nope.
oh, it's
Describe
like
it.
no, it was peanut butter and jelly together.
In the same jar. You
Oh,
open it up
you're
and it's like
right.
a pinwheel.
Yeah.
of fucking peanut butter and jelly,
Right.
pristinely aligned by machines.
I vaguely
Is that jelly or is that jam?
That's jelly.
Or is it not a thing above?
I don't know. I just remember being disappointed by it.
I used to have that a lot, but I had no fucking standards as a child. It's convenient for me.
But yeah, like jelly is more like kind of like firm. It's like a lot more like Jello. It's like, it like you can cut out like a cube of like jelly and it'll like kind of hold its shape.
Really?
Whereas jam will be like
Oh, I understand. Like at a Denny's, they have the little jellies. That's what you mean. Like that's jelly.
Yeah. Usually, yeah.
I don't
and
know.
like, and it's harder to spread too because it like wants to stay in its shape, which is why I prefer jam. Fucking hot take, guys. Like Bryan, you heard it here first. Bryan is big. Jam is best, and jelly is for shits.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here
Yeah.
for the purposes of our talk here.
Speak the truth, brother.
Jelly does not come in jars. Is that correct?
No, it does.
But it's not typically what people actually have, right?
I don't know. I know wrong people might have jelly, and people will always have jam.
I've never scooped with a knife from a jar the same kind of stuff you get in a tiny plastic container at a restaurant.
I have, and it's not fun because it's fucking hard to wrangle. It's not like jam.
That's so weird.
Jam is a team player.
I think, Dane,
Yeah.
Question master,
Uh-huh.
that I didn't know there was a difference, and I'm
That's his title
willing
now.
to bet that our asker
Uh-huh.
didn't either.
Between
Between jam and jelly,
I think that's a
that's a leap.
pretty
But I think
big
that
one.
jam.
You're speaking towards
is
the spirit
weird.
of it.
Well, no, but jelly. I think
Yeah.
or jelly jam is what I mean. So now, see, I'm still fucking it up
Okay,
because you're
so
like in drippy jam, but jelly's like it'll just sort of stick to you. I think, right? Like it's not.
in the US and Canada, jelly refers to a clear or translucent fruit spread made from sweetened fruit or vegetable juices, thus differing from jam by excluding the fruit's flesh. Ugh.
Yeah.
And is set by using its naturally occurring pectin.
Oh.
Whereas outside North America, jelly usually refers to a gelatin-based dessert.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Jello. That's we're using English, American English.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So the thickener might still be pectin. Okay, I'll concede that. It's still got like this nasty, like fucking gelatiny like consistency though.
No,
like
it's true, yeah.
It like wants to like stay like in its weird shape. It's hard to
It
spread.
does.
You need those like fucking like fruit solids, dog.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Jimmy,
I'm going peanut butter.
Yes.
because you hate jelly so
Well,
much?
I've got other reasons too, but that is mainly.
What are your other reasons?
Well, peanut butter is stiffer, but it's still like malleable enough. It's kind of clay-like, so I could kind of mold it into clothes. Whereas jelly is like fucking like it's gonna like jelly is just gonna be like all like clumpy and weird, and like again, it's like uncooperative. It's just it fucking hates me, and I hate it.
Well, let me ask you this, Brian.
Yeah.
Check your smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth peanut
Yeah,
butter.
for clothing.
That'd be
yeah.
easier.
Yeah, for
I
clothing.
say that it would clump better as a chunky style.
Yeah, but you gotta like lie on in it too, and like if you have the chunky, it'll be digging into your back.
I just can't sleep. I got this peanut in
Yeah.
my shoulder blade.
Question also,
Fucking-
Dane, is this on your skin? Like you put your clothes over your peanut butter and or your jelly, or
I think we can
is it
decide
over
that.
your clothes?
I think we can decide that ourselves. It doesn't specify.
I might wear like a loincloth or something, but
I think Brian has decided that he's only wearing peanut butter and a loincloth.
well, because it'll like foul up your clothing.
it would foul up your clothing.
And
You'd never washing all that out.
what's the point? Like, what's the point of clothing? Then at that point, you're covered in this
Well,
weird substance.
I mean,
anyway.
it would harden throughout the day and week.
Which one?
I mean,
The peanut butter more.
Peanut butter more. So.
I think that the jam would just be sticky,
I think it would just be sticky as well.
So it's
but
jam,
it'd be.
it's jam now,
I think jam
is
would
it?
be drippy sticky. Where
Jam
peanut
or
butter,
jelly. Or jelly. Neither of them
Okay.
would solidify at all.
they just be drippy and wet and sticky and awful. Like they're both awful, and you couldn't touch anything.
Right.
Like, you have to put on gloves if you want to touch anything, but then your hands are, like, in the gloves all, like... like
Yeah.
Squishy ishy. I'm thinking a lot about the smell also. Like, I don't know if I could handle the sickly sweet smell of jam or jelly.
Do they
But peanut butter just smells like peanut butter forever, always.
Peanut butter can kind of go rancid, though. When
It
it's been
can?
cooking in the sun for too long, it does
This
get
is would
kind
you
of ripe.
This is would you rather magic.
Oh, you just said a second ago that jam would smell like sickly sweet.
It would.
Well, yeah, but if Would You Rather Magic's involved, then it could smell fine all day.
No, I think he's saying it wouldn't go bad.
I think that's different than it smelling the way it smells.
Jam by itself doesn't smell bad, though.
I think it smells sickly sweet.
Oh, okay. You're wrong.
You do get, to be fair, you get that jam that's like all sugar. It smells so sweet and it's delicious. But it's sort of a different beast than your general fucking Smuckers or whatever.
I guess so. I get pure.
It's so good, but it's all sugar.
What jam do you get?
That like weird looking
Comes in a tiny jar.
The jar that like they're trying to pretend like it's homemade.
Oh,
But
where
it's
it's got
not.
like kind of like cursive-y handwriting. It's like a
and
little
it's,
like
like we're from France and we do it one by one and we kiss each jar.
I don't know the name of that brand, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's just black and white, and they're just like, we're just simple country folk making our jams. And we all live in a cottage, and there are little sprites out collecting our blueberries one at a time.
It's all a crock of shit. It's all day laborers paid a cent a day,
Oh my god!
and it's all like made by machines.
Oh my god!
Could you eat off yourself?
Ooh,
I wouldn't want to.
I would.
Well, because like
Assuming it was clean and not like disgusting.
That's my breakfast, and then I wouldn't eat the rest.
That's assuming a lot.
Like, as if it's, I mean, I guess any moment it's going to get just the dust of the world in it. And
Yeah, that's why you eat it in the morning and never again.
Dust, dirt, like, fucking smog, ozone.
It doesn't
bugs,
say the same
ants.
peanut butter. It just says covered in peanut butter.
Well, yeah, because I think that means, like, if any falls off, more gross.
Yeah. So you take a shower and you shower it all off and you get out and you're like, oh, it's all back. It's like the Santa Claus, but with
Is there even a
sandwich
point to,
spread.
Is there even a point to showering? This question is oddly depressing for me.
Yeah, you're
Is
getting
it
real
is
down
it
in
like
the dumps.
in your eyes?
sad.
Like, how covered are we? Like,
Oh,
Head to
God.
toe, bro.
Oh man,
so you
okay.
couldn't even see.
New answer. I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself.
It's just
End
a
it.
week.
That is never an option,
It's
Brian.
there's
never
like,
an option.
I got to escape this hell week.
All right. For Brian, it's the neck down, so he doesn't fucking off himself.
That seems like a fair compromise.
I'd still be tempted. Oh, I'd still be tempted.
Well,
if
that's
it's- what if
fine
it's-
as long as you don't do it.
Yeah, head down, but just you have your little face is a safe
Okay.
haven.
For
Just in the
Jimmy,
front.
it's a porthole.
But you still have like a peanut butter or jam hood.
Yeah. I don't
Like
care if you're spreadable suicidal, just as long as you don't go through with it, Brian.
I mean, you ask a fucking real ass question, man. You get a real fucking ass answer.
Real ass question
All I'm saying-
about peanut butter and jelly spreads.
I'm just saying, you want to get dark? I'll get dark with you.
I don't see this as an inherently dark would you rather.
I'm just saying, you want to get like into that fucking deep web? I'll go into that deep web with you. I'm just saying,
Talk to that Russian about the 8-foot tall Megan Foxes.
Let's buy cocaine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Cocaine.
And all the cocaine you would do would get stuck in your jam or peanut butter. That's another bad thing about this.
From the deep dark.
Everybody
web.
would know I was on the cocaine.
It gets stuck in your not. No, you don't have it on your face. Fuck. I was gonna say your face peanut butter, nose, mustache.
Which one did you go with?
I haven't chosen yet. But probably.
Choose.
What did you guys choose?
No, he chose peanut butter.
I chose peanut butter.
You choose.
Yeah.
Are you waiting on me to decide?
Yeah, maybe.
So it'll be different if I also choose peanut butter.
Oh God. Of course it will.
Go.
I don't know yet. Like,
Really?
legitimately,
All right.
it's tough. Like, so like
I'm going half and half.
that's cheating.
That is cheating.
Left hand side of my body,
Yeah, that's Goober Berry.
Oh
Dude
my
wants to be
God.
Goober Berry.
and the right side is the other.
Boo.
I'd say my right side would
Goober.
be jelly and my left side would be peanut butter for some reason, but it would be split right down the middle.
I don't. So I'm gonna
put clothes on top of it.
intervene and say no. You have to be gooberberry. So that means
It's stripes?
10%. Yeah, it's stripes. Like 10% of your width stripes.
I'm
Is
straight.
fucking just going down.
I'll allow it. Yeah. I'll allow it. Yeah.
Will they remain intact throughout the day, or do they mix up?
They're gonna mix, but that's where it grows from you.
All right, I'm a gooberberry man.
All right.
But see, also the trade-off for that is that it has to be jelly, because they didn't make any gooberberries with jam. They didn't.
I don't even know.
I don't remember what it was like.
Listen, I
You're
never
probably
had it.
right. But
I've never had it.
I never had it.
I had so much of it.
Really?
I had a lot. That's what I was saying. I had a lot of it as a kid because it was easy.
He would be the one to know more
He
so
would
than
be.
us.
But I don't remember it being like a
Tell us,
goopy
wise
jam,
one.
you know. So,
So it's
probably
jelly.
a
It's
jelly.
probably jelly. Yeah.
There you go.
Because I ain't fucking know. I think I'm picking peanut butter just because I don't want to drip, though.
Yeah.
Like I think peanut butter would drip less.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of a Weasley answer.
What's
but-
Weasley about it?
Imagine getting skin knees with any of these and getting like blood all up in your
your blood.
spread.
Peanut
on,
butter in your
Bryan.
blood.
It's just like
Bryan, this is a fun would you rather.
it's gross. It's super gross.
Man, imagine you got into a car accident and they buried you full covered in peanut butter because the week wasn't over.
Imagine like you got like an appendicitis and they have to do surgery, but they're having a hard time. There are complications because your spread keeps like getting in the wound. The doctor's like, more suction. I need to get this peanut butter out of the wound.
Imagine the jelly attracts bees, and then you're just attacked by a swarm of bees, and then you got a bunch of dead bees.
Dead bees all up in your
stuck
jelly.
in your
What
jelly.
if you find out you have 1 week to live and all you want to do is visit the Louvre, but they won't let you in because you're covered in peanut butter and or jam and or jelly?
Your whole life has been leading up to this one time you can go visit the Louvre.
You've got the money.
You got
You've
the money
got the time.
finally,
You've
and
quit
then-
your job because you only got a week to live, but you're covered
Then
in
suddenly
mess.
you wake up from your bed and you're covered in a condiment type thing.
Condiments.
I guess it's not condiment.
A spread.
A sandwich spread. And they don't let you in, and you die alone and cold. on the
Because nobody
sidewalk.
would go with you because you're covered in peanut butter.
You're a social pariah. Thanks for bringing it down, Bryan.
You brought this on yourself.
Wait, I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
So at the last moment,
Yeah.
you're in France.
Uh-huh.
Is where the Louvre is.
Yes,
right.
it's France.
Sorry, you're in France. You're at the steps of this museum.
Yeah.
Dejected, sitting
no.
down.
Oh no.
A peanut butter man of sadness.
Yeah.
You look up,
Yeah.
see a beautiful jam lady. And you embrace, and also there's bread surrounding you.
That's what I was. And then somebody puts a bread blanket over both of you.
All these Frenchmen chasing you with baguettes. Come back, Monsieur Peanut Butter.
It is true love.
Europeans don't like peanut butter. Let's be real here for just a second.
And
You're
then
right.
you die
They're
because that was the end of your week.
They're chasing the Marmite Man. Come back, Marmite Man.
Yeah, they don't. That's a stereotype I didn't know. Is that Europeans don't like peanut butter?
Well, because they don't have it. They didn't grow up with it.
but it's
so-
not just that. They think it's shitty. Like,
Well, yeah, because they judge it like we judge escargot, I guess. Because
Yeah.
everyone's eating that.
We won't have
probably.
that escargot.
is everyone
spread.
eating escargot?
It's all peanut butter and escargot.
Excuse me. These fucking snails didn't come with my side of peanut butter, please. I'm fucking quitting this restaurant.
All right, moving on. What's next? What are we doing, Jimmy? Stop laughing. Stop it. Stop it.
What? Why is it when it's my segment you're like, do it immediately? No waste of time.
Because it's almost been an hour. Let's go.
It hasn't. You always forget that we
you're
record
right.
so long. And I'm cutting this part out.
Maybe.
Let me fucking pull up my notes.
Let me see them notes.
It's Mary Fuck Kill time.
Yeah.
This week, We're going mystical. We're going magical. Marry, fuck, kill, Merlin, Dumbledore, or Gandalf.
The beards.
All beards?
All the time. Down to your knees.
They all kind of look the same.
kind of look the same.
Like a wizard would.
Like a wizard, Harry.
It's a stereotype.
Like a hairy wizard.
You're a hairy wizard.
That's good. I like that one.
Ah.
I mean, they do all look the same, but like personality-wise, they have very different personalities.
Yeah, like Dumbledore's all like sardonic and morbid.
Sarcastic and fucking weird.
Gandalf is like,
Hands
you know, subtle and quick to anger, and he's like, he's adventurous, he's going all over the fucking place. He's not just like in his like wizard lab. He's like on the back of his horse, and he's got a fucking sword, and he'll fucking cut you.
He does have a sword. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of another wizard that wields a sword. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anyone was to correct you, it'd be Bryan, though.
Yeah. Tell us, Brian.
there
Tell
are-
us of the sword wizards.
There are a few, but like I think they're mainly like Gandalf copycats.
Right.
Like Elminster from the Forgotten Realms
My name's
novels.
Mandolf.
I'm pretty sure Elminster has a sword, but I'm not positive. I don't know. He's like Elminster's kind of like fucking comic relief Gandalf. It's
Oh, really?
He's not as cool. Yeah.
What is he from?
He's from the Forgotten Realms like D&D novels.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, I love it when you talk like this.
Ugh,
I cast
my
magic
misspent-
missile, but on myself by accident, because I'm a
Whoops.
silly wizard.
My name's Mandolf.
Mandolf.
Oh, my name's Mandolf.
Mandolf, the Aquamarine.
I'm gonna choke slam you into the Well of Worlds, brother. It's Mandolf.
My name's Mandolf, and I'm here to fuck.
All right. Going right to the fucking... right in there.
The segment's called Marry, Fuck, Kill. I don't know what you want.
It's true.
God.
Okay,
What about Merlin?
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He's from the round? Question mark?
No.
He, like, there's so many different versions
Or
of
is he
Merlin.
just like generic I'm Merlin wizard man?
He, like, I mean, like, I don't know. They're
He was a
different.
servant of Mab or Morgana.
Well, no, Morgana Le Fay, like, was, according to different versions of the myth, he, like, trained her, and she betrayed him, and he, like, knew this would happen, but, like...
He still did
He
it.
had
the
to...
myth?
Well, like...
Was he a real man?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, like, it's sort of debatable. Like, you know, the King Arthur was a real person. He's based on real people, blah, blah, blah. But, like, mainly it's myth, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Mainly-
sure it's myth.
Yeah, it's mostly myth. Like, I mean...
Like, there wasn't a Heracles. There might have been a really strong guy in Greece.
Maybe, but like, I mean, I don't know. It's conjecture, I think. Like, I think it's debatable that there was like a person Arthur was based on. It's maybe debatable that like there was like an advisor Arthur had that Merlin was based on, maybe. But I think it's mainly in the realm of myth. Like the stuff that's talked about, that like you do stories about, movies about, etc. I think that's more myth.
So could he cast wicked, cool spells or nah?
I mean, in the story, sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
And in the stories, he didn't like throw that magic around, right? It was kind of a last resort thing, or
I think it was more subtle.
Subtle
like,
thing.
He was more like
he was wise.
prophesying and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I think mainly he like kind of like told Arthur where to go and what to do and stuff.
And he stuck swords and stones.
No, like the sword was I thought already there.
Who put that sword there?
Well, like, there's two different swords, actually, is part of it. Like, the sword in the stone is different from Excalibur. Excalibur was in the fucking lake all the time. The sword in the stone was like a feat Arthur performed to show he was the right wise-born king of England.
Bingo.
But who put that there? Did you put it there?
Maybe it was Merlin? I don't know, actually.
Guys.
It might have been Merlin.
He's a strong wizard.
I can lay all of this down to rest.
Tourette's.
Tourette's.
Motherfucker.
Can I
'Cause-
swim into a lake?
Let me lay it down. We're either gonna go with the Merlin of the Sword and the Stone, the Disney movie, who's like hopping around, going around in time, yeah, making things come to life, or we're going the live action Merlin from the NBC TV series starring
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
I never saw that.
I never saw that either.
I have it on VHS. We can watch it
There
right
was
now.
a sweet Knockforce fucking animated thing about Sam Neill and Merlin from Merlin. Oh, that's the trailer.
I like
Sam Neill. Oh,
I just there's like an episode of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 where it was like Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders, and one of the riffs they had was Merlin talking about like, why did they have Sam Neill play me in the movie? Why wasn't it Skeet Ulrich? I thought that was funny.
I really like the Merlin series because it's my favorite Martin Short performance.
Oh.
Martin Short plays the evil lady's right-hand trickster guy.
Okay.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But what are you laughing about?
I'm like, that was your favorite performance? It wasn't Martin Short as the fat guy interviewer man?
Lemony
what was his name?
Lemony Snicket.
No.
You're right. That's the author. Fuck.
No.
What the fuck is his name?
Oh God, that show I never watched because it looked horrible.
All right, it wasn't. It was such a weird show.
It was like Glick. Jiminy
Glick.
Lemony
Snicket and Jiminy Glick are very close guys.
All right.
Let me just say that right now.
I just assumed you were joking, but then you weren't.
Like half a slant rhyme there, I guess.
Pretty close.
Like I always remember him from Three Amigos.
Three Amigos, he was very good. So Sam Neill, Dumbledore, or fucking Gandalf.
Can I
Ian
fuck
McKellen.
Jimmy Glick?
No,
Because he always
don't.
He always started high pitched and then ended very low register at every sentence.
And you want to hear that in a sexual
I just want
way?
to fuck him.
So you can hear him
What,
start at a high register?
One evening.
A sensual evening with
It's
Jimmy
a
Glick.
sort of a voice magic.
No.
Fine.
Dumbledore lets children almost die.
He lets them make their own mistakes.
Yearly basis.
All the fucking time with
I
that
think
guy.
he's watching more than he lets on.
I think
Keeping a close eye.
I think he's watching and laughing and eating popcorn.
He does have a pet phoenix.
I like the sassy Dumbledore comics.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
All right.
That's all.
I think I would marry Merlin because he's the wisest and he seems like the most loyal in a way. Like Gandalf does what needs to be done, but he's also like running around like helping everyone.
He's got too many fires. Too
Yeah,
many
he's
hands.
got a lot of stuff going. He's got his fingers in too many
That's the
pies. And I'd want a partner.
Treacle
So I think
pie.
I would marry Merlin because he'd be there for me. And then I think I would fuck Gandalf. Because he is he's like pure magic, right? He came back to life.
Strong wizard.
He's
Did
a
he?
strong ass wizard. Yeah, he came back as Gandalf the White.
Oh right.
Yeah. Well, like he's like not even really a person.
Yeah, he's not a human.
He's like a lesser spirit or god.
Yeah,
a
isn't
demigod
that-
of sorts.
Yeah. He's
and
a
the rest of the wizards.
He is a Maiar spirit, which came over from I believe it was Valinor,
Thank you, Bryan.
along with the other
Yes.
4 Istari wizards who took on
whisper it.
human guises to help the mortal races and elves against. I believe at first it was it always Sauron? It was like against bad guys basically.
Okay.
But yeah.
Did the
So
people
I'd
in that
fuck
world
him.
know that?
Nope.
Cool.
I would put my dick inside of him and his inside me.
It would feel like the universe.
It would. I bet orgasms would be amazing. And then I guess I'd kill Dumbledore because he'd ask me to. Spoilers.
Hey, yeah.
Dane, would you be a dear and kill me, please?
You haven't even read Harry Potter.
Nope.
Harry Potter's really good. I think you would probably like it.
Maybe.
Maybe not the first one. That's written for baby children.
Who's
Well-
got the time?
I do.
Audiobook it on your way to work.
I got podcasts to listen to.
It's like a
Not
podcast.
this one.
I gotta listen to our competition.
It's Oh.
Yeah, Comedy Bang Bang, we're coming after you.
Yeah, any day now, that media empire of yours is gonna tumble.
And who's going to be there to pick up the pieces? The Brown Jacuzzi crew.
Natch. I would. I would
Brian rolling 20s over here.
God, it's
Nat
so
20.
funny.
It's a tough
Fucking
question because I fucking love wizards.
Yeah. You are Brian Warlock after all.
Wizards. When I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be a wizard. No shit.
You did
You did it.
No,
You didn't legally change your last name to Warlock. It just sort of became.
No, I can't throw no.
You're a wizard of
fireballs.
comedy.
Just don't.
Okay.
Just don't.
Don't play with my emotions.
I would. I think I would kill Merlin, which is rough because like he's a fucking OG wizard. He's like
the first of them all.
yeah. He's like I'd kill him. If you can even kill Merlin, I don't know if you can put him down. The dude is like half demon according to some versions of the story. Like the best they could do.
Could you kill Sam Neill?
Yeah, you could kill Sam Neill. Yeah, okay. I'd kill Merlin / Sam Neill. Because I never saw that series. It looked kind of boring. I would fuck Dumbledore because I think he would probably be the best lay of them all. I think the guy would kind of like it'd be kind of like a romantic evening. I think he'd make some great sardonic conversation about how I was gonna die. It's gonna be horrible. But in this like sort of urbane, witty way. And I think like we'd sort of have like I don't know sherries on the veranda, and then I think we'd like sort of generally fuck. And I think it'd be a fine evening. I think it'd be a great time. And I would marry Gandalf because he's the best! He's the best wizard! Oh, I love Gandalf so much. He is so cool because like he's the 24-hour wizard. He's like fucking doing diplomacy with kings. He's like fighting in the fucking ground with like the fucking Fellowship of the Ring. He's not like in the fucking tower strategizing. No, he's on the ground. He's on the ground in the back of Shadowfax
But
with
also-
fucking Glamdring chopping down orcs.
But also, he gets in those books, and he may be an all-powerful deity. Yeah.
No, he's in the books. He's the best part of the books. I mean, and like he's fucking witty, and he's got a temper. He's got passion. He's not just like I'm a wizard. No, he's like listen to me. We've got to do this. You don't be a fucking jerk, Steward of Gondor. And yeah, he's great. He's great. Of course I would marry Gandalf. Of course I would marry Gandalf.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm a little bit tearing up a bit. Okay.
Good.
Sorry. Jimmy?
I haven't heard such an impassioned speech from Brian since he talked about marrying Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great. She's great. Yeah.
How about you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I'd also kill Merlin.
Oh.
I'd marry Dumbledore, though.
Yeah.
Because he's my favorite.
He's got good fashion sense.
I grew up with Dumbledore. He lived at my house. No, I grew up with the Harry Potter books, and dang, oh dang, do they hold a special place in my heart. And I'd fuck that old Gandalf, because I don't want to kill him. I want to marry him. But I would like to stick my little dingle dangle dingle.
Put it in me, Jimmy. Put it in me.
Who was that?
That was Sean Connery.
That was Sean Connery.
I can't do a good Ian McKellen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Your old British man is just Sean Connery, and that's okay, and that's fine. Good. That was a magical segment.
I get it.
So our friend Jamie in Oakland asks, would you rather Peekaboo was real or got your nose? Discuss.
What would Peekaboo be
What the
real?
fuck is Peekaboo be real, Bean?
Would that mean that like you would actually vanish from existence?
I was thinking just if you put your hands in front of your face, whoever you were doing that to could no longer see you. Like you were visible by everyone else, but whoever you were like, boop, you can't see me.
That seems way more useful
Okay.
than day to day.
But think about it. Just go up and grab somebody's fucking nose off their face.
Total power move.
Total power.
Because they
move.
can't put it back on. They don't have the magic.
No. Only you can do that. And then maybe you eat it. And then they're like, oh my god.
They could take off your nose as well, though.
Could they?
Well, I mean, if it's real, it's not just real for you. It's real. Like, that's the wording, right?
Oh my god, you're right. This
So,
would
yeah.
be everybody has these.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare. There's no way his nose. You just
It's
fucking grab somebody's nose and what the fuck?
It's an endless cycle of retaliation. Yeah.
It'd be a world.
Constable! Somebody has grabbed my nose!
It'd be a world where you'd be lucky to
Stop that, man!
end your life with your own nose.
Yeah.
Because there'd be an equal amount of noses in the world, But, like, if somebody took yours, didn't give it back, you'd have to take someone else's, put it on.
Oh, maybe there'd be a whole social strata of the noseless, and they're just like, oh, my nose is gone, and like we need to close the wage gap between the noseless and the nosed. A whole nose
There's
black
like the
market.
rich fat cats just hoarding noses.
I've got 4 noses. I can afford it.
Could you,
You know what?
stick noses on you? More
I deserve more noses. Oh my god!
But they're also an aphrodisiac. Like,
she's
of
so
course.
sexy. Look at all of her noses.
Oh my god!
Look at her face; is just covered in fucking noses.
Fucking bro,
Ooh,
bro.
girl, check out that nose. Or
the ability to fucking
Go
infiltrate
invisible.
a bank is what I'm getting
oh
at
my
here.
god,
You just like the security guard. You're like, boop. Fucking
Can't see me.
Security camera. Boop. Can't see me.
well, would it work on electronic?
Sure.
Okay,
Why not?
because that's not how peekaboo works. You don't play peekaboo.
Anyone
with
looking at you in that camera, peekaboo.
dude. Who plays peekaboo with a camera?
If you have a baby on the line,
First, we plant a baby in the control room. Then, we take the money.
I've infiltrated the bank with several babies. They're sleeper agent babies.
Goo goo gaga, it's my nap time.
This bank only has $300 in the vault.
But I need it. I need your baby. I need a safecracker baby. I need a spider baby. I need a getaway baby.
I need a translator baby. Speaks fluent French.
Oh my god, Ocean's 11, but with babies. It's a tiny George Clooney.
There's just no real dialogue.
Can we do that? Can we do a shot-by-shot remake of Ocean's 11, but with real babies?
It's like a cross between Look Who's Talking and Ocean's 11.
And Ocean's 11.
Do we know 11 baby lookalikes?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Name them.
Rose and Johnny, they
Okay.
have a baby.
That's not a baby lookalike, though.
No, but they have a baby that looks a lot like Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay, that kind of
Okay.
baby look. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
right,
all
right,
right.
right.
I
was like, just something that looks like a baby.
that baby looks like an adult Brad Pitt.
My friend's got a hairless dog. It looks kind of like a baby.
Handsome baby.
Man, a Bernie Mac baby. The cutest.
Who else was even in that movie?
So many people. Casey Affleck.
Baby.
Eventually... No, not eventually. In the first one, isn't...
Isn't it Matt Damon?
Matt Damon's in it. Julia Childs.
What?
No.
What?
Julia Roberts. Julia
Oh,
Roberts.
it's very different, Julia. Today we are going to rob a bank.
We need more butter. This is a pretty good one.
So stupid.
No, I'm gonna go with the nose one because I just want a nose-centric world where there's a fucking black
You
market
want to
on,
fucking ruin society one face at a time.
and like it'd be the nose standard. Like this bill is worth one legal nose.
But
Got your
I only
nose.
have one nose. Hey, just take it.
Got your nose.
Bye. See you later. Wait.
Just crying children everywhere.
You just trick them with nose glasses. Your glasses come off and they're like, hey! And you're
Look
like,
at- Look at that slag over there with the fake nose. Can't even afford his own nose.
Now, when you don't have a nose, is there a hole or just skin?
Oh, I'd say just skin.
Because you can't breathe anymore.
Right.
That's
Well,
awful.
I mean, you can breathe through the mouth, but then you'd have those
Yeah.
teeth problems that you've talked so much about.
I had them.
I know, we know.
It's not great.
Reference episode
Episode
here.
Fuck.
Let's all say it at the same time.
You paused long enough for me to want to step in.
Brian?
Episode. I would take Peekaboo being real because, like, it might be a great way to, like, end an awkward conversation. Like, yeah.
Where'd Bryan go? Hey!
Yeah, you make a really great point about, like, libertarianism and Bitcoin. By the way...
No, you're right. Jill Stein would have won. Just 1 second. Just 1 second here. I gotta... Boop, boop, boop.
Good.
Brian?
That's a good reason.
Brian? Where's Brian? Does
Where'd
anyone see
Brian
Brian?
go?
Everyone's like, everyone sees Brian.
I had something really important to say about how we only make it on our own in this society and nobody helps us.
I was going to say something really enlightening about having a flat tax, and he's just gone.
About splitting California into 7 different states.
Oh, great decision. Yeah.
About how California could be its own country.
Yeah. Just a matter of time, really.
The American dollar turns into an avocado.
I'll give you 3 avocados for that nose.
Are they ripe or not ripe?
Unripe.
Oh, yes. Oh.
All right, make your choice, Jimmy.
I think Peekaboo, because society wouldn't crumble.
Gee,
Wouldn't devolve into a fucking mess
to the
of
nose and the noseless?
I would also not like to... I can barely breathe through my nose as is, but I would hate to not be able to. Because, man, it's hard. You ever kiss someone with a stuffy nose? It's difficult.
I've never been kissed.
Oh.
True Barrymore.
I'm not Danny Grossi.
Danny Grossi.
I've never actually seen it.
That's just the
Is
one
it good?
line I
don't know if it's good.
I mean...
It's famous, but I don't know if it's good.
It's a really blah movie is what I remember.
Right.
Really blah movie.
So it's got a lot of vampires in it?
Blah,
Blah.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm an ugly vampire.
One kiss.
No,
This is good for the blood.
I've never been killed.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is in that, right? Huh? Freddie Prinze Jr. He's in a...
I think it's not him. I think he's...
No, I'm thinking She's All That. My bad.
She's All That with the hacky sack scene that everyone just loves.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's very good.
So that's Proud Jacuzzi Crew for another week, everyone.
You hacky sack your way onto our likes button.
Like us on Facebook. Consider submitting to our Patreon.
Think about it.
Email us at the PJC Cast if you've got a Would You Rather, or if you've got half a Would You Rather. We're also on Twitter. You can tweet us.
All these links are in the episode description, but they're
Yeah.
probably the PJC Cast.
The PJC Cast.
Why do we even try? Because we never remember them verbatim.
Jimmy and I found some interesting statistics on our hosting site. We're being listened to by people all over the fucking country. So, hello, New York.
What's up, our one New York listener, probably?
Houston, jump on it. Jump on it. Listen to Patrick.
Bow,
Bow,
bow, bow, bow, bow, bow.
Jacuzzi.
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 Bubbles. Anyway.
Sorry, Houston. Sorry.
Houston. We're so sorry.
Houston, we have a problem. The problem is us.
We are the problem.
Sad face.
We are the
are
problem,
all-
Jacuzzi Crew.
We are also the solution.
Hashtag
Hey.
we are the problem.
So thank you all for joining us for another week. I love you.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep,
Whoa.
I do. Yep.
Dane, no, you don't want to say that like
did it.
so early in the relationship.
It's been a year. I
The
think
relationship with
I-
the country.
You gotta wait at least 5 years. Maybe
You gotta
even
waste
10.
at least 30 minutes after eating.
You
You
all rather curse. I rather say I love you.
You
So I'm
gotta
saying it.
wait until at least 5 years after the breakup before you say I love you.
Fucked up, bro. My name has been, will be, and is currently Dane.
My name is Bryan.
I'm Jimmy.
Oh, okay. Have a good night and get home safe.
Don't lick a shrimp at midnight.
You'll turn into a mogwai.
You'll turn into a mogwai with AIDS.
This
Oh!
Yeah.
This is the most authentically improv Brian gets right after the get home safe where you just like I
say something.
say words now. Words from my mouth.
I am all about giving good advice to anybody who listens.
That's a different podcast.
That-
Zag on him.
Well,
Zag on it.
Exactly.
Tonto. Zag on it. Zag on it.
Bam, 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 mo bim bam. Jump on it. Mo bim bam. Jump on it.
Don't name drop our greatest competitor.
What do you got there, Bryan?
What is that?
What do you?
Is that a nuclear bomb?
Oh, it's static. I'm sorry.
Bryan,
Oh
what
no!
Are
Can
you
hear?
going through a tunnel?
Can you hear me, boys?
Bryan,
Oh,
Bryan, you're faint, but you're coming through. What's?
That's danger. I'm coming from the future. You mustn't. And then be sure never to. And
Where's the gold buried?
Bryan,
with your mom.
Bryan, where's the gold buried?
Also, your mom.
Bryan, what are you eating?
Your mom.
No, I got a lot of them, so you're gonna have to be a little more specific.
A little hungry.
I got a big appetite.
Good. 'Cause I got a lot of big moms.